Hello everybody, it's John and we're putting together the gallows which has been provided to me as a prototype to, well, is it a prototype? Yes it is, because we've done it on Paul has done this on a two sheet product. So I've done all the cutting out from the sheet and as you can see, I'm doing a dry run, trying to put this all together. And as usual, I waste far too much time sometimes putting this together, and it's looking good. I've been thinking about what I should do with painting these. I'm just a little concerned that when you have a look at the etching that has been done on the top of the gallows, you will find that it's a nice wood texture has been done. The same with the stairs, and I'm just a little concerned that if I apply either too thick a paint, because once again MDF is fairly porous with absorbing paint, and it will swell, and so a good primer I guess would be needed. I've not actually painted any of, actually no, I lie, I have painted. I did the pyramid that Paul has made, and I'm not really happy with the paint job I've done. Look, honestly, putting together the model was very, very good. I liked the model, but I think my painting skills with trying to make the pyramid look really good was disappointing. I'll perhaps put up a video in due course as to how I did the pyramid, because it is in itself a lovely model. Here I am trying to work out which side the stairs. And of course, yes, you had it right the first time, you great dill. So we're now going to the let's whack it all together. Yep, good old finger paintbrush always works well until you get too much, and then it's pain in the bottom. Okay, my removal of excess glue is done with just a cast off piece of MDF. Just saves it from pooling and causing any bubbles or blemishes, if you like, or reduces it anyway. So we're doing well. Yep. Now I've been debating on whether or not I should have perhaps done the legs first, putting them all together, because as you'll see as I go along, I'm having, well, not so much now, but certainly when I put the last section on, you'll find that I'm struggling to squeeze it in, or not squeeze it in, but to insert the sections, because they need to be at a particular angle, and once you've started to insert it into the baseboard, I just find it's a little difficult for me to do the final section, which you'll soon see as you see me buggering around trying to get this last platform section put on. Now, I since found out that I didn't do a very good job removing the, what shall we call it, flash, let's call it flash, on the MDF pieces, because all it takes is just one small furry bit to remain when you're putting this together, and yeah, you find, like I am here, having a small bit of problem, because once I started to put it in from one point of view, I've pushed out all the others, and I'm now going, come on, why won't you go in? And of course you're trying to fit that in. When I was doing this, we were still in our heavy rain period here in Brisbane, and the humidity and the moisture in the air is not very good with MDF. The MDF will soak up the moisture, And as you can see, I'm trying to get this all squared and trying not to break. Now I should, here's where you can see where I've obviously left a bit of furry burr left, and not having a great deal of success trying to get it. Because once again, MDF doesn't stick or glue immediately. It takes a while for it to dry, and as usual, here we go. When in doubt, apply more glue. So I'm thinking, yep, this will work out well. I'm beginning to think I'm going to have to buy myself some masking tape the next time I'm out from one of the cheapy shops, so that I can keep this together. Now I think I was just using normal sticky tape, cellophane tape, and as you can see, it's not sticking very well, which of course is due to the glue, as well as just that it's not a good surface. It's not a good surface to try and stick sticky tape on. So masking tape is definitely what you should be working with when you're putting these together. So I'm looking at this thinking, have I got? Yep, pressing down, and there's still a little bit of what's the word? Wonkiness, shall we call it? Because now I've got to get this in, and I'm there going, am I going to work here? Yes. Now, of course, the steps. Now, these steps give me the pips. Well, actually, no. They gave me the pips trying to put it together because I'm going, yep, now I need to put that in there. Which way do they go? Forwards or backwards? Because I'm thinking, is it... Oh, look, I'm sorry. All I can do is laugh at myself. And when I've done it, I've gone, oh, God, I've put the wrong end in. Have I? No, I've actually got it right. But you will find as I go along that I keep gluing the wrong section and popping that in. So the stairs are quite good, and when they are all assembled, they are very rigid, which is good. So here we go. I'm trying to now do the tricky part of getting all this into place and then lining up, because I'm trying not to apply too much pressure, because if I do, I'm going to snap the stairs out. And yeah, do you think I can find the right holes? And I'm there going, come on, this should be working out. Surely, okay, trying to get, okay, we've got one in, second one won't, so maybe if I do the bottom rung of the stairs. So this takes me a little while to work out what I'm doing here, and trying to apply enough pressure. As you can see, I'm squeezing, hoping that I don't break the sections, but there we go. I think I might have this right now. Yeah, no, still not happy. Still got to apply a bit of pressure. Look at that old man. Look at that finger strength in this geriatric. Yep, all right. And as you can see, I've still got a bit of a problem with the gaps and trying to keep right angles. So as you can see, I'm probably going to... I think I'm going to have to invest in some clips and some... But anyway, look, we've got that upside down. I'm obviously getting a bit more... Yep, there we go. More sticky tape. As I said, I'm going to have to get masking tape. Sticky tape is pointless. And right, there we go. Again, once it's finished, you can always use some modelling putty or plasticine or whatever medium you think might be easiest to use to putty in the holes. And now I'm looking at putting together the gallows, the hanging posts themselves. So they go there nicely. So I'm quite happy. This was a fairly simple job. So I'm going, yep, am I getting this right? Yep, good job, John. Let's get rid of that excess glue. That's going okay, and we get, I had a bit of trouble here, I think, because I was trying to get the crossbar across without stuffing too much up. So it takes a bit of effort again to get it to fit snugly into into the crossbar, but I've done that. Now the other tricky part was these little rings or rungs that are around the what is it, around the underneath, to represent some more. They will require a bit of glue and some time, so you really do need to. What I should have done is, before I put the gallows up, is have left the gallows off, put the platform upside down and then stick them on, rather than the way that I've done here. So you learn something new every time you put things together. This is the first time and I'm going, okay, now it's not quite lining up, because this is, as you can see, gravity will pull the sections down, and I'm trying to go, so I've left, again, all it takes is a little bit of furry left over and you're struggling. So I've got that in, yep, quite happy, that's looking good. So we are almost finished. They're all now those sections there are for the hinge section on the, so they need to go in there. Now there's holes there so that you can run some wire or some rope or whatever medium you want to use to secure them in place. So at the time, I think I left the platform closed. And here we go, the final end. Thank you everyone for watching my bit of amusing work. Till next time, signing off, the Honourable John.